to most people, the present moment almost doesn't exist, because what they're really interested in is the next moment or the one after that. So they live always towards the future. They live towards the next moment. And unconsciously, they regard the next moment, the next point in the future that they need to get to, as more important than this moment. Not realizing that the future moment that they so desperately want to get to, wanting to get it out of the way as quickly as possible, needing to get to the end point, on a small scale, on a large scale. And so they don't recognize that the future has no existence except as a thought form. So when you always live towards the future, you live your life trapped in a conceptual reality of thought forms, which assumes a greater significance for you than the immediate reality of life, which is always now. Because your life consists entirely of the present moment. If you truly realize the significance of that statement, your entire life consists of the present moment. Your life is never not this moment. Even when you remember the past, you can only remember it now. And when you think about the future, you can only think about it now. But people live as if the present moment were an obstacle that they need to overcome in order to get to some better point, which never arrives. So that's a mad way to live. And it makes living hard. It makes living into an effort. That alignment with where you are right now, to be totally where you are and whatever you are doing, even if it doesn't look like the life purpose that you want for the next 30 years, whatever you are doing now, to be total in doing it, and no matter what it is, to be true to life by being true to this moment.
There is always only this one step, and so you give it your fullest attention. This doesn't mean that you don't know where you're going. It just means that the step that you're taking right now is primary. The destination is secondary. And what you encounter at your destination once you get there depends on the quality of this one step. Whatever you're doing in any given moment, if you do it your best, it leads you to the next best moment. So you don't have to worry about what's the next moment coming if you only do your best in this moment.
That's right, because when the next moment comes, it comes as this moment.
Right.
You never experience the future as the future. You experience the future when it comes as the now, because that's all there is.
It's all there ever is.
And that's an amazing realization for people to realize life is always just this. It's always the now.
And what happens is most people are living their lives as though the destination, the end, the end is what it's all about.
Yes. Yeah, as if the end were more important
than the means.
The means. And so the means and the end, however, are one.
Right.
And that means you actually, you determine what kind of future you're going to create by deciding to be totally aligned with the present moment.
Wow. Yes. That video is so relaxing.
And it's
Hi
so
to
powerful.
everyone in the Philippines and to the whole wide web. Yes, we are the Naturopaths in Manila again, and I'm one of your hosts today. Holistic Pink, you can call me Pink for short. And why not? Let's all be present today. Be grateful today, right? Or maybe live fully today if we can. Because, yeah, I believe that video is for all of us, but we played that video for you, our dearest friends out there. So, if that video is about the present, our episode for today naman is about our past episodes and our a little bit of our future episodes. Yes. So very complete and so balanced because that's our goal naman here in our podcast. You know, our past help us live a better present, a better today, and our present naman can lead us to the best version of our future that we desire. Right, my love, my ever beautiful co-host, Judith Alma?
All right. So, yes, I just want to first greet our viewers. Thank you very much to all our viewers right now who's watching us. Thank you so much. And to all our viewers who's watching us from different parts of the world, thank you. Thank you very much to continue watching us and tuning in with us in our show here in Naturopaths in Manila. Um, I'd like to say yes to what just Pink said a while ago to everything. Yes, live in the present moment is very, very important. Actually, when you live in the moment, you're really centering yourself and being at the moment is where is your gift is. Past is already past. Future is you
Correct. Yeah.
this time in the future. You can make the most out of it, out of in every situation of your life at the very moment. So live at that moment and give all.
Correct.
Do not hold back. And yes, also that of course, past is something that we can just um, something that we can learn from, but we do not keep on dwelling on it.
Correct.
That is the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
lesson, or that is something that we can get from the past, on the lesson that we learn from it. But what we can do from that is at the present moment. Yes. And also, Pink,
Correct.
for this
Mm-hmm.
time, I would like to take this opportunity, better late than never. Last Sunday, we mentioned all our previous guests that we had for this show.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'd like also to let everyone know that we are very grateful for the presence of our Doctora Balingit,
Yes,
who
Doc Gula. Yeah.
that's right. She was one of our guests here last I think this month. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Doctora Bali,
Mm-hmm.
um, Pink and I are very very grateful for your presence and for your time and
Of
energy that
course.
you have dedicated to all our viewers for providing an insightful information. Thank you very much for that, Doctora Balingit. Hope to see you again and hope to have you again in our
Mm-hmm.
here in Naturopaths in Manila. Yes. So, how are you, my dear friend? What have you been for the past few weeks?
Before that, I'd like to share this again.
Oh,
Share
again,
screen.
what's
Oh,
that?
this is very important. Yeah. Can you see it?
Oh, so we have nine
Yes.
days.
Yes.
Napaka-exact. So we
Correct.
have
I love
3
this.
days, 13 hours, 48 minutes, and 50, o nagbabago siya, 52 seconds before Christmas. So, yes, so Christmas is so near. So
Correct,
yes,
correct, correct.
how do you feel
Yun
about it?
lang.
Um,
Very excited also. I felt excited when I saw this countdown. I was just looking for um, Christmas countdown, like by day, but I saw this by hours, by minutes, and by seconds. So I felt really excited of Christmas because of that. But
mm,
actually, what I've been since the past few weeks and months. Of course, I get back to I went to I had hustles again in the media. Yon, slightly busy, but I'm enjoying it. So I don't feel like I'm busy. I don't feel like I'm doing work. It's just having fun with all the opportunities, all the new things that I've been doing now since it's pandemic or it's a different situation right now.
I have someone here with me.
Who's
My
that?
I am I am a gwapong anak. Yeah.
Oh, kaya pala hindi pinapansin mo.
Gusto niyang mag-kiss kay mommy pero ang
Oh,
tanong niya,
just, ayun,
will you
cute.
kiss me? Of course, because mommy's alive. Very ayaw niya ng camera. Yan ang anak ko.
I'm sure ngayon lang yan, Shai.
Mm-mm. So yes,
Maybe
ayan,
kapareho yan ng personality mo.
kumuha lang siya ng kombucha niya. I'll see you later,
Oh,
son.
let's talk about your kombucha. You showed me the mother thing of that kombucha last Saturday, right? Or Sunday?
We grew a SCOBY. Uh,
Yon, Scobie, mother's Scobie.
from mother na it it I grew about 2 or 3 babies out of the mother. But
So where'd you get the babies?
from we grew from the scratch. We did the kombucha. Actually, it's not only me. All of us here, even my girls here,
Yeah.
from scratch. We did our own SCOBY and we studied it. We look at some of those
Mm-hmm.
like YouTube how to do
Mm-hmm.
kombucha, and we didn't want to
Wow.
do a SCOBY. Although you
Mm.
can buy a SCOBY actually and um, brew so that you can come out with the kombucha or ferment it. But for us, we really want to have our own, so we did it our own SCOBY. So yeah, so I was very
So
happy.
what are the ingredients or the raw materials of a SCOBY?
Number one, you need to have water and tea, preferably black tea or green tea, and then
Mm-hmm.
to feed your SCOBY, you have to give them a sugar. So I use all natural like muscovado or coconut sugar so that the
Wow.
SCOBY grow because that's their food. And then we um, let it store for about 2 to 3 weeks, and that's how it went. The one that I showed you. And then
Sayang. Can we show it?
uh, later on I will show the
Okay. Okay, okay. Let's show the video in the future.
Yes, in the future, definitely. We will share with that. Pag ready
Mm.
na. Kasi I'm also coming up with Scobie Hotel because we have several. So, yes, I'm going
Oh.
to so if you want to have your own kombucha also since we have
Oh,
a
sure,
mother.
sure. Yes, yes. I'm
Yeah,
so
so
excited to grow my
yeah.
own SCOBY.
Actually, Dr. Beth had it already. I sent her
Siya
and
pala
then
nauna.
gosh,
So how did you send her? Kasi
I
she's
sent
in
her to
Batangas, right?
yeah, I sent her to Pins in Ortigas, and then
Ah, okay.
her
He's
son
her
went with
driver. Ah, okay, okay.
brought
Her
the
son.
yeah, so meron na siya. So I was telling her also to do ginger beer. So kasi nga, she's in the farm, so sabi niya, I want something refreshment, but all natural. So make your ginger beer, sabi ko. So because we're doing also here a ginger beer.
Ginger beer. So how to do it? Oh my God, I want that ginger
Parang
beer. So we can have beer yoga.
Yeah, when you're drinking
Ginger
Coke
beer.
or soda, kasi you let it, there will be carbonated thing happening there. So there's a spirit, it freeze, that's the freezy thing
Mm-hmm.
that we put
Mm-hmm.
after
The
there. So
feast.
it, yes, so yeah, and
Okay.
those are the
I'd
things. And
love
then
to learn that.
I've been busy with studying right now, so very intense. But it's fun. I'm having fun, but at the same time intense. So that's
Yeah,
okay.
I
I
could feel
decided to
it.
do it. Yeah, to do right because
I feel the
we hardly
intensity.
talk. Yeah, we
We
hardly talk,
hardly
we hardly
talk.
communicate, and we only see each other during our show, right? So,
But
unlike
at least we
before,
feel like we miss each other so much. We talk too much.
yeah, so we have space, so that's good.
Correct.
We have
Yeah.
space for each other. Yes. So, what do we have for today, Pink, for our viewers?
Yes. Speaking of today, let's have our past episodes. I'm gonna
Okay.
flash our past episodes, like our first episode ever. Can you still remember our first episode?
I think about
Examina.
oo nga, parang, nagulat ako eh. Saturday class ko ba to? I think it's
Actually,
about the seven doctors.
so what in the Seven Doctors? Which one?
Well,
Just
I couldn't
guess.
imagine, I think
Tingnan
no,
natin.
not Dr.
Doctor
San.
what?
Dr. Air?
I know that that's your favorite doctor, but let me show the first. I also don't can't remember now what our first episode is, but I just look at it earlier, and this is our first episode. Share that. Ta-da!
Oh, our Dr.
It's
Diet. Yes.
correct.
Many had commented on that show that we had with Dr. Janice also. It was a very, very
Mhm.
informative discussion that we had with our viewers during the time about Dr. Diet.
Mhm.
As we are being taught in our school in Pins, diet is the main thing for having a good lifestyle or having a healthy lifestyle, overall health.
Correct. Mhm.
Yeah. So diet is not just about what fad that you are following. It's more about of what are the what are the nutrition um, values that you are putting in your body. So it has to be a right balance. Yeah.
Correct.
Um,
Food is
they
our
said
medicine, right?
food
According to
is
the
medicine
father of
of
medicine.
medicine. Yes. Yes. So yeah, we have, they say that our plates should look like a rainbow. So how do we do that? Meaning, when you say
Correct.
rainbow, it doesn't look, it should not look like all brown, fried. Like it should be several
Or all
vegetables. Yeah,
brown.
several vegetables or variety of
Correct. Let's
food.
put.
Yeah. So it's just a,
Mm-hmm.
um, an example of image that you can say that you're really eating healthy.
Yes.
He said that you eat a lot of vegetables, fibers, but they are not saying that to really cut it your meat, but it should be a
Mm-hmm.
balance. So diet is
Correct.
actually one of the seven natural doctors that
Yeah.
we
So.
recommend to our
Mm-hmm.
patients and or all our clients, of course, now to all our viewers, that be become mindful of the food that you eat because they are very vital for our
Correct.
overall health system. Yes.
So yeah. So seven natural doctors, doctor diet. So we can just skip a meal or we can just eat anything, right? So next doctor is, so let's remove this, stop screen sharing. Next, So this is not in chronological
It
arrangement already. So, but our first episode is Dr. Dai.
oh
No,
oh wow, Doctor Air. Yeah, what can you say about Doctor Air?
yes, Dr. Air. We breathe air to live. It's part of the life's three rule of threes, right? In 3 minutes, we can not breathing in 3 minutes can kill us. And oxygen is important to every cell of our body. Without it, our cells can't make energy. And oxygen is very important to us. And they said that our body cannot really store oxygen. So it's important that we are breathing properly. So
That,
by breathing properly or deep breathing, we tend to relax and we relieve stress, thus helping our bodies heal itself more. Yeah.
that's
So when we're stressed, we can't really our bodies can't really heal itself. So
yeah,
about
and
you?
to add with that, actually, when you're breathing a fresh air, given that you're really breathing a fresh air, automatically it cleanses your blood. It's like a blood purification, so thereby strengthening your immune system as well. So it's all about strengthening your immune system, strengthening your overall health system when you're really being exposed to one of our seven doctors. And Dr. Air is considered as one of the seven doctors in naturopathy. Yeah.
Yeah. So next up, okay. So ang daming sharing nito.
Kaya ako,
Nice.
hindi ko matutunan yan. Yung teki-teki. Nag-shutdown ako dyan. Oh, doctor.
O yan.
What the most needed right now. Yan yata yung kailangan. Ngayon.
Doctor sleep, yes.
Very,
So as
very
we sleep,
important. Yeah, very, very important practice that everyone should really become mindful of doing it, because for those who were not aware about doctor sleep, is actually in traditional Chinese medicine, we have what we call this our organs, our all internal organs.
yeah, that's also
Yeah,
one of my favorite.
functioning at their best when we are in deep sleep, because each hours they have their job to do, to
Correct. Yeah.
regenerate, to recuperate, to revitalize, to energize
Right.
their own
Yes. Mhm.
um, system, their own organs. So when you miss out that specific time, it's like, because they're saying in traditional Chinese medicine, they're saying that the energy is divided, giving an energy to you while you are awake,
Yeah.
at the same time
Mhm.
healing, doing something for that particular organ. So it cannot be, they cannot focus the energy for
Mhm.
healing that organ. Whereas when you're in deep sleep at a specific time, you are actually helping your organ. So, di ba nga, parang
Right.
um,
Mhm.
there's
Tama.
a saying here in Facebook before na when the start of lockdown, um, matutulog ako, gagalingan ko na to. Di ba? Something like that. I just passed through. That's really
Correct.
when we really do a quality sleep, we are really doing favor to all our organs in our body. And I believe in Chinese medicine, it starts about 10 or 11 in the evening. That's the start of the round the clock. They can
Mm.
feel that,
Yeah, yeah.
so that we become aware what is the specific
Mhm.
organ that strike at this time, and then another an hour, and then something like that. So very, very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, so as we sleep, of course, we give our body an opportunity to take a rest, to recharge, or yes, to regenerate, to function well, and of course, to function well when we are awake. Next, share screen number 3. F4. Woohoo! So
Hmm.
my favorite. Yeah, so as we exercise, as we move, many good things are also happening in our bodies, right? And also in our minds. One of this, it makes for our lymphatic system easier to do its job to drain all the toxins from our bodies, to eliminate
Hmm.
the toxins to our lymphatic system, and also our bodies produce happy hormones when we exercise, right?
That's right. So very important practice also that we um, really do in our day-to-day activity. Exercise doesn't mean that you really have to do something that um,
Mm-hmm.
the what they call this, the fast move. There are people
High
they
intensity.
yeah, high intensity thing. When you say exercise in the concept of naturopathy, it's just really moving your body and become mindful of it, because actually, coming from a
Mm-hmm.
perspective about knowing the energy, also when you move your body physically, there's a counterpart of that, that the invisible body of yours, or what we call in quantum physics energy magnetic field, also moving.
Correct, yeah.
Congested energy that's surrounding on your energy body are getting also being, they are all being released. So
Right.
it's really
Detox,
good to
no?
move your, or decongest all those negative or dirty congested energies surrounding your energy magnetic field when you move your bodies in a form of
Yeah,
exercise.
correct. So we're being purified in an energy level.
Correct.
Next.
Yes.
Yes, next. Number 5. Yay! Again, one of the most important. Our body
Oh.
70% water, right?
Mm-hmm.
And water has oxygen also. So this is one thing how our bodies can acquire more oxygen.
Yeah, you really have to make sure that you hydrate yourself. They said if you feel thirsty, that's already a sign or signaling. Your body is telling you already that they are that he or she is dehydrated. So do not wait to feel thirsty. Make it a
Mm-hmm.
habit or an awareness that at least every hour you drink water. Oh, may ganyan si Pink. Ano yan? Powder. Char. Yes, drink water. Yan. She's showing us that she's really drinking water. 1 glass of water. Actually, in our in-depth discussion with Dr. Water, Dr. Janice really explained the right amount of water depending on
Correct.
your weight, depending
Mm-hmm.
on your height, and also your age. The right amount of water that you should be consuming. And that's only for that in terms of biological. It also depends on the what are the activities you have for a
Yeah.
day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
But nevertheless, she said not to become more technical about it. Also, just become mindful of drinking. Nowadays, 1 liter is not enough. If you're a person who's too much, um,
Of course,
uh,
yeah.
you have so much activities. We're not only talking activities in terms of the physical aspect, but if your mind keeps working in many things, all the more that you have to drink water, because the brain itself is a composition, needs to be hydrated so that the mind can think properly. Also, the brain should be well hydrated. Yeah, because when you're dehydrated, that's a time you experience
Yeah.
migraine that can lead to more severe ailments like vertigo. So do not
Correct.
wait for the moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right in that some of our chronic pains are just symptoms or signs that we are dehydrated. Next,
Correct.
number 6. We've almost done 20 episodes, I guess.
Oh,
This
really?
is
Oh,
woohoo! I
oh
missed her.
wow.
Char.
Oh wow. Yeah, of course, our
Yeah.
friend and our ever loving and very supportive
Our
from day
fans, the
one.
supporter,
For
the president of our fans club,
Zarina Mulari.
the
I love,
CEO.
yeah, I love the way she explained pranic healing in a very pragmatic way and how it can be used in our day-to-day life, regardless what kind of profession, all walks of life. In short, to sum it up, what she said, all walks of life can be a pranic healer, and all the learnings, techniques that you can learn from pranic healing, you can apply that to even more efficient to deliver more results to everything that you do. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, all the teachings in pranic healing, the very core of this is um, the character building that really the goal is making you a better version of yourself at all levels. So
Correct.
um, in pranic healing, she even mentioned that addresses the basic needs of the humanity, whether it's health, regard relationship, and spirituality. We have it
Yeah,
also
all
that.
aspects.
And of course, financial or prosperity courses. We have that because that is what we need as a overall, the basic needs of humans. So very very pragmatic how she explained this, and very practical application that everyone can be a pranic healer, whether what
True.
profession you are into, whether you're a mother, you're an entrepreneur, a doctor. We have a lot of that in pranic healing, Pink. Yeah. So
Correct.
thank you so much for that very, very simple and yet powerful explanation that she did in our show here in Naturopaths in Manila.
Yeah.
Our
It's
guest,
still mm-hmm. It's still part of our 7 doctors, right? Doctor Energy.
Dr.
This is one of
Energy,
them.
yes, because one of the 7 doctors is Dr. Energy, and pranic healing is actually a form of energy medicine. So, Dr.
Correct.
Energy under pranic healing.
Yeah. Another Doctor Energy. I'm shares is Woohoo! Hi, Doc Janice. So it's about theta healing with Doctora Janice.
Yes, so yes, Pink. What about Theta Healing for Dr. Janice?
For me, it's also like pranic healing, how I get it, theta healing. But I need to.
Yes? Okay, so what I remember from Dr. Janice, what she explained in Theta Healing, this is really addressing the subconscious and conscious level. This is actually a form of
Mm,
energy medicine that actually is where you work on your conscious and subconscious level, that when you reach in that state of theta, actually you can also achieve things you want to become. Yeah, so it's a very powerful healing modality also, the theta healing.
yes, that's what I always remember about theta healing, pranic healing. They are all energy healing therapies. Yes.
By the way, too,
Correct.
before we move on, I'd like to give a shout out to all my unicorn titas. they
Oh,
are
wow. Hi,
they are
Titas.
here in our group chat. So thank you very much for watching us, and a very nice private message, my Dindi.
Hi,
May,
hi, Dindi. Hello.
ako, love, may suit ako. Kasi natatakpan ng makapal kong hair yung strand. Pero may damit ako, love. Kaya hinabi ko yung buhok ko.
Oo, tapos na ako dyan.
Last Sunday, naano kasi ako nung last Sunday pa, shoulder seat. Ako naman nag-spaghetti lang. Pero
Bala ko nga kanina, mag-long sleeves. Mag-long sleeves kaya ako ngayon.
Message nila. Nakakaano.
Kailangan lang suot.
To, oo. Diba?
Ayan na, may comment. Wahaha. Hindi, hahaha daw.
Hello, Unicorn Titas, to all my loves. Thank you so much
Hi,
for
Unicorn Titas.
Okay,
Hi,
so
Dindi. Congrats to your talk last night, Dindi.
very, very wonderful talk last night that I heard from D&D. Thank you so much, love, for sharing that. Very inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Cherry talk about Reiki healing. So she even gave us experience about Reiki, and she said that Reiki started in Japan. It's started from one master in Japan. It's actually from Japan, this healing modality that he, just also a form of good intention,
Correct.
a thought, and then he even gave an example that the master of this Reiki really having a big heart to help the boy. Remember that story that she said, and the master was able to heal, and that from them on, this master really studied this kind of technique, this healing technique, and then taught it
You
to all.
also have different techniques.
Yes, to all the people who are wanted to learn about this Reiki healing. So it was a very in-depth discussion we had with Dr. Cherry, and let everyone, also our viewers, experience Reiki healing by she facilitating it. Yeah, so thank you very much, Dr. Cherry Reneses.
Okay, next is share screen. I really love doing this. It's so technical. Woo, favorite subject.
Oh yeah, Dr. Cueto. This Doc Mac is someone that is fun to be with, but parang siyang encyclopedia, ang dami niyang alam.
Yeah.
Encyclopedia, na halata yung age ko. Ano?
Pwede Wikipedia.
Oh, parang siya si Google, lahat ng tanungin mo about quantum physics, about energy thing, ang dami niyang sasabihin. Pero he really talk about acupuncture as a energy medicine. Doc Mac, thank you very much for that time. He's actually the doctor I was telling last Sunday that busy reviewing for
board exam.
Grabe ang bait ng taong to. And really even gave some technique to do if we are experiencing some stress, and then what to do, what to press, what are the meridians to press in our body so that it will somehow decrease this level of stress that we are experiencing. We really hope that we can have him again one of these days to talk about metaphysics, because I really want to. That is one of the mastery of Doc Cueto, actually, the metaphysics, his PhD. Yeah, so Doc, thank you.
Yes. Hi, Doc Mac. We can actually go to Doc Mac's clinic in Mega Mall, right?
Yes.
When we're ready. And try acupuncture in his clinic again. Next, we're now in number 10. Whoa, I love this guy. You're the
Oh,
man. I
yes.
will
So
never forget this.
a
You
very
know?
kind person, and really talk about hypnotherapy also in a very simple yet very informative um, um, topic that we learned from him about hypnotherapy. Um, he even demonstrated how
Mm,
to do this verbal hypnotherapy, yeah, with you, and everyone
correct.
witnessed how you are being hypnotized.
I never felt that I'm being hypnotized. I'm actually trying to not open myself up, but you said, and the viewers, you told me that I actually changed um, my facial expression. It's actually obvious that something is going on in me because of
Yeah,
what he has done. And I just felt that I'm relaxed, and um, something, a picture had flashed in my mind. It's me running in UP Diliman Oval. So that's the only
yeah,
thing that I could remember. And after that session, I stopped feeling stressed or feeling unpeaceful when I'm not doing anything. I'm already super excited, something like that. And um, another thing that I will never ever forget in this episode or in this about this topic is that we're actually always under the state of hypnosis when we're focused on something or concentrating on something like watching TV. So we better be careful of what we are watching, right? If you're watching news, you're watching happy movies or something that's really relaxing, that would really add up to our well-being. So next topic.
let's give to shout out first to Dindy who is watching us right now. Hi, love. So thank you again
Hi,
for
Dindy.
tuning in with us. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Dow. Thanks, Lab JM. All right, next. Number 11. Woohoo! Kundalini Yoga,
Oh,
another relaxing
wow.
experience.
Yes, our Wariza, the how she explained Kundalini yoga and how it this style of yoga can be a form of healing also to everyone, and
Mm-hmm.
demonstrated this gong, yeah, that
Yeah, sound healing.
sound healing, and let everyone, even my co-host here, experience the Kundalini yoga with the sound healing, and it's so powerful. It's so
Yeah,
strong.
really strong energy.
Yes, and a simple technique also that everyone can do it at home. She said that everybody can also do Kundalini yoga
Yeah,
practice.
correct. Another one. Topic na tayo. Ay,
Sige lang. Sige
we're
lang.
done now with this, di ba? Okay, number 12.
We're
Yes,
done.
ito na. This girl is on fire.
Oh, girl.
Yay! Hi, Doc Gulay.
Very, very, what do you call this? A very powerful, in-depth discussion with Dr. Balingi.
Mm-hmm.
She again reminded us the quality, the value of really embracing our indigenous um, vegetables. You know, we call her Dr. Gulay because she's really heavily promoting, appreciate and value what you have, especially here in the Philippines. That she highlighted that here in the Philippines we have, in a way, different vegetables. That's why you have to cook it. Wherever
Correct.
you are, whichever part of continent or country you have, there's an adaptability that's happening to your body. If you're in the Philippines, you cannot just really apply just what kind of the techniques or the kind of way they are preparing their vegetable. But
Yeah.
our gulay, they say malalamig. So you really have to cook it and cook
Correct.
so well, because that's when the time that you are really extracting all the nutritional value of those, and really, and the frequency of those vegetable is really resonating to our body, and that's very very important. She even mentioned the importance of, the farmers. Let's give to our farmers what they really, what is due for them, the land.
Yeah.
So
Their
it's the
lands.
cycle. They are like planting for us, and give them what is due, so that it will support us as well as Filipinos. So a very
Correct.
holistic way of explaining everything to us, the value of food, the value that we have here, the value
Mm-hmm.
that we have here in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
the the ecosystem here also, the importance of that is comes with that same weight of importance also. So thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much, Dr. Susan Balingit, for
Yes.
this very informative discussion we have with you, and our viewers learn so much from you.
Yes, before we forget, I would also like to thank our school, Philippine Institute of Naturopathic Sciences, for helping us connect to our mentors in our school, right? And one of our mentors, Mac Gerald Cueto for acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine, and of course, Dr. Gulay or Doc Susan Balingit for our part of our naturopathic nutrition classes and traditional indigenous diet
And Dr. Cherry,
classes.
also from the Philippine Institute of
Yeah,
Naturopathic Science.
for wellness.
So those
Yes, for
the
wellness counseling.
yes. So of course,
Mhm.
we'd like to give thank to the mother of the naturopathy
Yeah,
here in the founder of Philippine Institute of Naturopathic Sciences, Dr. Beth
hi, Dr.
Micaler,
Beth.
who's
We
always
missed
supporting
you.
us and watching us, and giving some, in a way, some ideas what to keep on sharing to our viewers. Even she's soon, we will have her in our program.
Yeah.
The last but not the least.
In this year.
Yes. All right. So our
Okay, next. Wait. Number- Okay, this one. Another gorgeous guest. Woohoo!
oh
Hi,
yes,
Teacher JC.
yes, very very gorgeous uh, man. Like that was last week. We had him in our show, yeah, and we had so much fun, but at the same time learned so many things about yoga and Yin Yoga, and he sets the record right about yoga, and everybody can do yoga. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have to be super flexible to start yoga. Well, in fact, whatever you do, yoga is part of you. I like the way he said that,
Yeah,
because yoga for him is more than just a physical practice, but for him, yoga is part of you, because it's spiritual
correct.
practice for him. When you communicate, when you, whatever you do yoga. Yoga is
Yeah,
you.
how you live
So
your life.
how you live your life, is yoga.
Mhm.
So he said,
Mhm.
I like some of the notes that he said. You can easily determine a person on how he does or she does the poses on the mat, and what you
Correct.
do
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
Mhm.
bring that with you off the mat. So
Mhm.
a very powerful what do you call this, words that he said about yoga. And for the yin yoga, he explained also about this fascia, an overview about fascia that covering our entire actually muscles, organs.
Yeah.
And when you do the yin yoga, it's actually part,
Uh-huh.
it's a therapy, which is, I
Mhm.
actually agree that and encourage everyone that when you're practicing yoga, practice all the style of yoga, because so that our body, our muscles and organs will experience different forms of yoga, and it benefits, we can reap the benefits from all those exercise. For him, all forms of yoga, all styles, you can benefit from all of those. So very
Correct.
nice and very good explanation. So
Mhm.
thank you, Teacher Gracie.
Thank you, Teacher JC. Our next topic is
Oh wow.
about meron pa. Woohoo! This
Oh yes.
grabe.
I love
Oh.
uh,
Woo!
Doctora Austria
Austria.
explain about the Heli device and how
Yeah.
frequently this device, how this frequency therapy really, how effective it is. You know, this device that most all the what they call this, the disease, she said, is actually is a form of energy. That if you have one this kind of device that can actually can a form of treatment, why won't you have it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Yeah.
she presented all the science behind of this device, that and even the testimonials of those people who have this device that really got treated by this device, the Healy device. It's so very powerful device actually, that
Mm-hmm.
a form of actually of energy medicine also. So Doctora
Correct.
Austria is actually a medical doctor, doctor of internal medicine actually, and really use this device in her clinic. Yeah,
For her
so
patients, right?
correct. Yes. So thank you again for your time, Doctora Austria, for giving this very in-depth explanation to all of us about this Healy device as a form of frequency therapy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Next. Ayan natin.
Meron po talaga. Tama yan, mag-internal diet, mag-diet ka dyan.
I am talking to myself. Ay,
Oo, okay lang yan.
so I guess that's the last topic that we have to.
So overall, how many topics that we have?
I guess we had 17.
Oh wow! So from the time
Yeah.
we started, and you
Yeah.
forgot our
But
own topic, the naturopathy.
yeah. So 17, 18,
Yeah, we have
19
18.
for the episode, right?
Yeah, we for that episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're very very happy that we were able to provide that to all our viewers, but grateful to all the guests who
Correct.
said big yes to us. Thank you very
Ay,
much
nako.
for all your kindness, for all your
For their
generosity, for your
generosity.
time, and all the knowledge and info that you selfless giving to all our viewers and to Naturopaths in Manila. We are very, very grateful. My co-host and I are really mean saying this. Thank you for saying big
Yeah.
yes to us. We are so grateful for all of you. I mean, this show will not be up to this now without all those people who believe in this show, that when we presented the concept of this show and we said this is a form of service that we will that we can give to our people right now, to all the people who are watching us, to learn more about this kind of healing, that in a form of nature, how nature can heal, and the healing power of nature through them, through their practice. And then
Correct.
they said yes. Kaya nakakataba ng puso, no, Pink, because um, walang, kumbaga parang, yes, I will be part of that. I will guest to that show because of that concept. Pink and I
Correct.
continue to keep moving forward because of all of these people that believe in what we are doing. And to all our viewers, we really, really hope that you are learning from this show, that you're getting something that you can apply to your life, and something that you can use it and share it with your family and loved ones also, because this is really the core of this show is for people to know, for people to learn something that is valid and factful. So yeah, so thank you very much to everyone, the viewers, our guests. Naturopaths in Manila
Correct.
will not be here up to this date without these people. Yes, Pink.
I agree to that. So, um, of course, we said that this episode will be about our past episode and a little bit of future episodes. So, this, the next I will share to you guys, will be our next episode. Share audio. Who is this? Yo, no? Did you hear that?
Oh wow. What's that, Pink?
Do you want me
Oh,
to replay that?
sige nga.
Let's replay it again. Play it
Parang-
again.
Sige.
Let's
Sige nga.
do it
Sige nga.
again. Woo! Grabe.
That's
That is
nice.
very, for me, it's exciting. Do you know this guy?
Mm. Mm.
See you next week, guys.
Pakita
Let's
naman
learn more
natin, excite ang ating mga viewers. Sino ba yan?
Nakita na natin yung kanina eh. Wait, may nag-comment. May
Ah.
nag-comment. Si Dindi pa rin. Hi,
Oh,
Dindi. Thank you for the comments.
I love you, love. Thank you, thank you.
So, sige
Siguro-
na, pakita na natin.
Oo, pakita mo na yung ano.
So, bagay pinakita ko na kanina eh.
Oo. Pero siya ang i-highlight ko ngayon. Para lalo kasi parang ano siya.
Sige. Let's do it. Pwede ba to?
So next guest natin yung nakamash eh. Sino ba doon yung nakahiga? Nag-crack? Oh, pakita mo.
Grabe na. Yung nakahiga talaga.
Ano ng guest natin?
Wait.
Diba? Kaya dapat pakita mo. Sino ba doon ang guest natin? Yung nakahiga o yung nag-crack ng ano ng buhok? Diba? Makakonfuse sila.
Pwede naman siguro yung nakahiga. So, ito, sige na, ito na po ang aming guest for next week, guys.
Sige na, excite talo ako eh. Dali na. Kasi nung nakita ko siya, oh wow. Diba?
Saan na ba? Hindi ko makita. Anong pangalan mo?
Sige lang.
Hindi ko... Ito ba yun? Share. Yun!
Oh, yan.
So, this is the man.
So everyone, we are very, very happy to bring in Naturopaths in Manila our guest for next week, Mr. Phil Tan. He's a manual therapist movement coach. Myotherapy movement. That's going to be our topic for next week. On Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he will be with us live. We will have him for a 15 minutes gist about this topic, and on Tuesday next week for 1 hour in-depth discussion. And mind you, he's also a yoga teacher, Animal Flow. He's one of
has a lot.
Yeah, he's a lot big, right? He's one of the original or first
Animal Flow teacher here.
Who brought Animal Flow here in the
Yes!
Philippines.
Woo!
Yan lang naman po ang mga binibigay namin sa inyo. Pag sinabi namin, top caliber teachers, mentors, people ang dadali natin sa Naturopaths in Manila. And that's why we are very, very grateful for these people because they said big yes to our viewers. Actually, they said yes to the viewers and to Naturopaths in Manila when they know that they're going to provide something good for the people who are watching for them, people watching the Naturopaths in Manila. So watch out for that. And for the upcoming months, we have many.
We're already fixing it now, the schedules.
We're fixing it. To give you an overview, we have one guest in October that COVID survivor who use only natural medicine. So watch out for that. And other one is she's a host. Actually, mostly mga celebrities tayo ng October na practicing natural medicine. Yes. Doctor Singer. Yan ang ating mga pero doctor that practice na a healing power of nature, doing yoga. So we will learn a lot of things from those guests. But let's first focus and tuning in with our next guest, Phil Tan on Sunday and Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I hope all our viewers continue to watch us, continue to support us, and spread this podcast, share this because this is something that you can learn and people can benefit from it, definitely, because of these people that we are in. So something that people can learn and what they can use it also because these guests, all of our guests providing practical application, practical information that you can apply to your life. So thank you very much again, viewers, for all your support, for continuously watching us, and hope that you are always learning something from this podcast. So again, thank you very much. And to my beautiful co-host, thank you for doing all of these technical things and all the other stuff.
I'm so pleased to do this. Yes, of course. I'm very honored and humbled to do this.
Yes. So I'm excited for our next guest next week, Pete.
Me too. Super excited. And I really wanted...
Pink, siya yung nag-crack ha, hindi siya yung nakahiga, Char.
Hindi siya yung nakahiga. Siya po yung
May
nag-crack ng
nag-crack
likod.
na. Sige, okay. Para for the
Correct, correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day ahead.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in with us. See you again on Sunday, 3 p.m. and next week, Tuesday, 10 a.m. Another topic, very, very interesting topic that we can also, this is also a healing therapy that we could go whenever we're in our pain or maybe for prevention also.
That's
And
right.
yeah, let's learn more about myotherapy, movement, and manual therapy this coming Sunday. All right, see you on Sunday again. Thank you. Bye.